Restaurant business success rarely comes from one great promotion. It doesn't come from one busy weekend, and it usually isn't the result of one marketing campaign that suddenly changes everything. Long-term growth is built through the things you do consistently, the marketing habits you repeat week after week, even when business is already going well. Welcome back to Table Talk with CafeFuel. I'm your host, Brian Devine. Today, we're talking about the marketing habits that help restaurants stay visible, build stronger customer relationships, generate repeat business, and create long-term growth. And we'll look at how AI can make those habits easier to maintain, measure, and improve. Let's start with the first habit. Keep marketing even when business is good. This sounds simple, but it's one of the easiest habits to break. The restaurant gets busy, reservations are strong, orders are coming in, so marketing starts moving further down the priority list, then a slower period arrives, and suddenly everyone wants to start marketing again. That creates a cycle. Business slows down, marketing increases, business improves, marketing decreases, then business slows down again. Successful restaurant marketing should be much more consistent because marketing isn't only about generating a customer today, it's also about staying visible to the customer who might visit next week, next month, or for their next special occasion. Think about how many restaurants your customers have to choose from. Even if someone had a great experience with you 6 months ago, that doesn't guarantee your restaurant will be the first place they think about tonight. That's why staying top of mind matters. Continue communicating. Keep your Google business profile current. Stay active on the channels your customers actually use. Promote upcoming events and seasonal opportunities before you need the traffic. Don't wait until the dining room is quiet to remind customers that you exist. The second habit is listening to your customers. Your customers are constantly giving you marketing information. You just have to pay attention. Look at your reviews. Read your social comments, pay attention to questions customers repeatedly ask, listen to feedback from your team, look at the offers and messages customers respond to. Maybe customers constantly mention one particular dish in positive reviews. That's marketing information. Maybe people repeatedly ask whether you offer catering. That's marketing information. Maybe a promotion receives very little response while another generates strong engagement. That's marketing information too. Successful restaurants don't just collect feedback, they learn from it. And customer preferences can change. The message that worked last year might not work as well today. A promotion that used to perform well may become less effective. A customer segment that wasn't important before may suddenly become a major opportunity. Listening should be an ongoing marketing habit, not something you do once a year. The third habit is building relationships instead of focusing only on transactions. Getting someone through the door is important. But what happens after they leave? If every visit starts from zero, you're making marketing much harder than it needs to be. That's why building an audience you can communicate with directly is so valuable. Email, SMS, loyalty programs, customer databases, these give your restaurant opportunities to stay connected after the first visit. You can tell customers about an upcoming event, a seasonal menu, a special offer, a new item, a reason to come back. The goal isn't to constantly bombard people with promotions. It's to maintain a useful relationship. And your best customers can become some of your strongest marketers. They leave reviews, they recommend you to friends, they bring family members, they share experiences online, they create word of mouth. Restaurant business success isn't only about acquiring more customers, it's also about creating more value from the relationships you've already built. Now let's talk about the fourth habit. Measure what actually drives the business. Marketing platforms can give you hundreds of numbers, views, likes, impressions, followers, clicks, open rates, and those metrics can be useful, but they don't tell the entire story. At some point, restaurant marketing needs to connect to business outcomes. Did the campaign generate reservations? Did people place orders? Did you receive catering inquiries? Did customers sign up? Did they return? Those are the questions that help you understand whether marketing is actually contributing to growth. Create a habit of reviewing performance regularly. Don't wait until sales decline before looking at your marketing data. Look at what's generating results. Look at what's changing. Look at what isn't working. Then use that information to decide what happens next. If something consistently performs well, don't abandon it just because you want something new. Improve it, expand it, test another version, build on what you've already learned. And that leads directly into the fifth habit. Keep improving your marketing. Strong restaurant marketing isn't finished. It evolves. Every campaign gives you information. Maybe one subject line generated more email opens. Maybe one offer produced more orders. Maybe customers responded better to a different call to action. Maybe a certain audience responded much better than another. Use those lessons. One of the simplest approaches is testing one meaningful variable at a time. Try a different headline, a different offer, a different call to action, a different send time, a different audience. If you change everything simultaneously, you won't know what actually caused the result. And document what you learn. Over time, you should know more about your customers and your marketing than you did 6 months ago. That knowledge becomes an advantage. You stop rebuilding campaigns from scratch. You start with what has already worked and improve from there. Small improvements might not feel dramatic, but when they're repeated month after month, they compound. Now, this is where AI can make these marketing habits much easier to maintain. AI can help you build and maintain a marketing calendar so campaigns don't disappear during busy periods. It can help analyze customer reviews and identify recurring themes. It can help segment customers and personalize email or SMS messaging. It can summarize campaign performance and highlight patterns you may want to investigate. It can also help generate new ideas based on what has already performed well. For example, instead of asking AI to simply give you 10 restaurant promotion ideas, give it context, show it the types of promotions that performed well previously, explain your target customer, provide the goal, then ask it to develop ideas based on that information. That's a much stronger use of AI. You're not using AI simply to create more marketing. You're using it to make your existing marketing habits more efficient and informed. Automation can help too. Routine follow-ups, customer communication, campaign reminders, performance summaries. These are areas where technology can reduce repetitive work. But automation shouldn't mean ignoring your marketing. You still need human oversight. You still need to review results, and you still need to understand what your customers are telling you. Now let's look at a few habits that can hold restaurant growth back. The first is marketing only when sales decline. If you disappear when business is strong, you may eventually have to work much harder to rebuild momentum. The second is jumping from tactic to tactic. One month it's social media, the next month it's email, then ads, then discounts, then something completely different. Experimentation is good. Constantly starting over isn't. Another bad habit is relying too heavily on discounts. Discounts can be useful strategically, but if every slow period produces another discount, customers can begin expecting them. Another mistake is focusing entirely on new customers while ignoring existing ones. Customer acquisition matters, but your current customer base represents a marketing opportunity too. Then there's measuring activity instead of results. Posting every day might feel productive. Sending more emails might feel productive. Running more ads might feel productive. But activity only matters if it contributes to the outcome you're trying to achieve. And finally, don't use AI simply to create more content. More isn't automatically better. Use AI to help you understand customers, analyze performance, improve campaigns, maintain consistency, and make better marketing decisions. So let's bring this together. Restaurant business success usually isn't created by one marketing breakthrough. It's built through consistent habits. Stay visible even when business is strong. Listen to your customers. Build relationships beyond the first transaction. Measure meaningful business outcomes. And keep improving based on what you learn. AI can make those habits easier to maintain, but technology doesn't replace consistency, and it doesn't replace good decision making. Here are 3 action steps you can take this week. Step 1, identify one marketing habit your restaurant currently handles inconsistently. Maybe you're inconsistent with email. Maybe you're not reviewing campaign results. Maybe you're not collecting customer information. Choose one habit and commit to improving it for the next 30 days. Step 2, choose one meaningful business metric to review consistently. It could be reservations, online orders, customer signups, repeat visits, or another result directly connected to your marketing goals. And step 3, download CafeFuel's free restaurant social media AI starter kit at https://cafefuel.rocks social kit ttps/CafeFuel rocks social kit. It includes AI-powered tools and templates designed to help you build stronger marketing habits and create more consistent restaurant growth. Restaurant business success isn't built by occasionally doing something extraordinary. It's built by consistently doing the right marketing activities, learning from the results, and getting a little better every time. Thanks for joining me for another episode of Table Talk with CafeFuel. I'm Brian Devine. Till next time, keep building better marketing habits, keep learning from your customers, and keep moving your restaurant forward.